We have a question from Sketchy Mike. This is a Wayback Machine. He has sent us since 4 other questions, but we're going to do one today because it's One Piece related. We're doing Sanji starts a Top Chef type cooking competition on the Sunny where the other Straw Hats compete. Who wins? What are their strengths throughout the competition? And what was their signature dish? Okay. So we're going to go down the order of the Straw Hats when they joined the Straw Hat, I guess. And we'll give, where they placed, what were their strengths and weaknesses, and if we can, a signature dish. We don't know a whole lot of food, so I can't guarantee that. But
I'm just gonna name shit I know.
Yeah, we're just going based on what we know about the characters and inferring where they'll place, who wins. So let's get into it. First up, Monkey D. Luffy. Where does he sit? I'll go first. I think I speak for everyone when we say that Luffy is dead last. He loses very immediately. He has no strengths.
The only his
Luffy can't cook. We've seen that. There was that time where he and Nami and Chopper and Pedro all went off to find Sanji, and they counted on him to cook stuff, and he made them laundry and dead fish soup. So,
oh my God,
it was not good. It was not good for him. So he is obviously the worst. The best thing that we could possibly hope for out of Luffy is that he can cook meat on a bone, but we'll be goddamn lucky if there's salt on that thing. So I don't think he's a very he can season. So that's where my 2 cents. Josh, where do you think Luffy places?
Okay, so similar sentiment. Dead last. All right. His weaknesses are well documented. Thanks, Chris. But I will say this: a strength of his is that he'd probably try anything. He's not bougie.
Yeah.
You feel me? Especially if he's hungry.
Yeah.
So like he'll at least have the knack to try a bunch of different things. You know what I mean? He'd probably volunteer to help try everyone else's dish too.
Yeah. He'll still everybody's dish. He'll lose the competition and then just be a judge.
Right. That's how I look at that. That's how I foresee it happening for Luffy.
Yeah.
Signature dish. I don't know.
The laundry and dead fish soup he made.
Raw fish that he scooped up from the sea. Bow. Put that on the floor, ready to eat.
Like this, and then just put it.
He gonna hit it with a red hawk and say, "All right,
it's dead. Enjoy."
Yeah, dead and cooked.
Brian, what do you think?
Red hawk roast.
Last, and he's just gonna have like a fucking leg of meat. That's about it.
Yeah.
Like that's his signature is just a slab of meat.
Yeah. That may or may not be fully cooked out. So eat at your own caution.
Yeah, I don't think Sanji would even eat it. He would just disqualify him.
Yeah. He's like, Luffy, what are you doing here, man? And Luffy's like, you're right. I'll see myself out. So next up, Zorro. I have Zorro 6th place. I'd like to think that Zorro is slightly more competent than Luffy. Like I would think that he can cut up a fish. He could cook a fish. I don't think he'll like be particularly impressive with it. He'll competently cook one fish, but it'll be very boozy because he's one of those people who like cooks with wine and shit. Zorro's a well documented alcoholic, so it'll be a very boozy fish. So yeah, I think he'll be good, and I think Sanji wouldn't be particularly generous to him, but he'll begrudgingly give him 6th place. Josh, what do you think Zorro is?
Okay, so I don't have it ranked like in order or anything like that, but I do have tiers. It's simple. There's low tier, which Luffy is at the very bottom of, mid tier, and high tier. Mm-hmm. Right? And high tier is going to include who I believe would make the best dish, and I guess the runner-ups. Mid tier would be the ones that make a okay dish, and low tiers are the ones that have no hope.
Mm-hmm.
Basically like that, right? So Zorro, I actually have in the high tier as a runner-up winner. But not
Whoa.
yeah. Oh, I probably shouldn't reveal that for nobody else. I'm gonna just say he's in high tier.
Mm-hmm.
All right, and I believe because he's so good with swords, he'd be good like with knives and food that you have to have a good precision for with cutting. And I thought something simple like sushi. I could see him making a mean sushi dish.
Yeah.
Off of like some giant fish he caught in the sea himself.
Mm-hmm.
Carved that motherfucker up with the demon Tom / what's that Ashura?
Yeah, with the 9 heads.
Sushi platter for the whole fucking crew.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Get the right, like protein, and it's simple and clean and effective.
Mm-hmm. I respect that.
I have him up there.
Brian, where do you see Zorro?
Oh, weaknesses? Do I have to cover weaknesses?
If it comes to mind.
I mean, if he has a weakness, it's lack of creativity.
Mm-hmm.
He probably doesn't have super variety, and that's maybe something that would hold him back.
Yeah, that's what I thought.
I can't see him having too much variety.
Yeah. Brian, where do you think he lands?
I think Zorro would be like 4th place. And I'll say that his skills with the blade would give him some good cuts on like a steak or something.
Nice.
So I think he would make like a decent steak,
I buy that. That's fair. Next up on the list, we have Nami. I have Nami number 4. Nami has stated that she can cook. When they were looking for Sanji, I remember her being like, I could cook for the crew, but I'll have to charge. So, there's she seems to be able to make a tangerine sauce. That's like her thing. Like she clearly knows how to like make recipes and stuff. She has some creativity in the kitchen. I would feel like she's more competent than a lot of the boys on the crew for the most part, just because the boys are just like goofy children at this point from here on out. So yeah, I would say Nami is 4th place. I would say that she makes a nice fish with a tangerine sauce.
That'd be her signature.
A tangerine glaze.
Okay.
Josh, what do you think?
So I just learned about the whole sauce thing. So that's definitely something that's gonna be incorporated in her main dish. But Nami, I didn't have too much. I don't really know too much about her outside. I mean, I don't know. I didn't know that about her cooking skills. So I kind of put her like in the average area because I figure she could cook. You know what I mean? But she's probably just not that great of it. Or doesn't like have too much passion for it. So yeah, I got her smack dab in the middle. I mean, strengths and weaknesses. I feel like she's like an all rounder. Essentially. So, kind of jack of all trades. Strength being she could probably cook a lot, like, a bunch of different things. Weakness, she's probably not going to make it the greatest, but it'll be good. It'll taste good. Nothing elite. So her signature dish would be like, I'd say wings in that tangerine sauce with some fried potatoes.
That sounds nice.
Yeah. That does sound good, actually.
Tangerine sauce. Brian, what do you think?
I got Nami. I said Nami's in the mid tier, right? Yeah.
Yes.
I would say that Nami is 2nd place.
Whoa. Any reason?
I think, well, because she was the first cook before Sanji, that much, and you know, she probably gets a lot of flavor profiles because Sanji simps for her so hard.
That's true.
So she probably developed her skills a little bit without even knowing.
Dang, that's a good point.
Yeah, her palate must be really refined because Sanji keeps giving her different shit every day.
Yeah, I didn't think about it like that.
Sanji puts an actual effort into Nami and Robin's dishes, so they have like an advantage with palates.
Right.
That makes sense.
I think she would do like a pastry involving tangerines, you know?
Yeah, I never even thought about giving people pastries. You know, I'm always thinking entrees. You're right, Brian. I should expand my horizons. But is that all? Is that all you got for Nami, Brian?
Yeah.
All right. So next we have Usopp. I have Usopp at 5. I feel like Usopp would have to be competent at cooking because he kind of grew up without a mom. His dad is deadbeat, so he's basically living in that house by himself since he was like 10. So, you know, I figured Usopp would have to know how to cook. He's right. I feel like he's right there in the middle for me because he can cook a solid variety of things, but you know, everything's just like competently cooked. It tastes good, but nothing's going to blow you out of the water here. I would think Usopp's kind of like a good cook. Like you could survive. He's as good a cook as the best like guy who lives on his own. He can be, you know.
that hit a spot.
No. I mean, that's my level of cooking.
No, I feel. Hey, no, it's relatable. I feel like that's very relatable.
Yeah. Josh, what do you think?
I pretty much agree with you as far as him. I think he's an at least decent cook because he is a survivor. You know, like you say, I forgot about him not having a mom, but he's willing to be out there and live alone. You know what I'm saying? He joined before Sanji did, right?
Yes.
So you know what I'm saying? I'm sure he thought in his head like, I'm gonna make food for myself, so I should be straight. But you know, even though he's pretty crafty and sort of inventive, I just don't see him making incredible food dishes. If anything, I see him maybe trying really hard but fucking it up because he overthought, you know. So like his best dish would be keeping it something super simple. So I got him right. I got him in the mid tier. But you know, lower than someone like Nami. I guess I'll say the lower mid tier. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's good. What's his name again? Usopp.
Damn, Brian. Damn, Josh.
Oh, you see, you messed up the name too.
Hey, you're right. Hey, when you're right, you're right. Brian, what do you think about Usopp?
I'm gonna put Usopp at 5th behind Zorro.
Hey, you said Usopp. You said Zorro's 2nd place.
Oh, I didn't say special.
No, I said Nami's 2nd place.
Oh, you're
Zorro's
right.
4th.
You're right. All right.
I put Usopp behind Zorro because, you know, Zorro was trying to was probably cook just to try to piss Sanji off and be good at it.
That's funny.
You know, but Usopp is like, you know, he just makes food to survive. That's about it. Like that's all he's gonna do. He's not gonna do something crazy, but he's not gonna do something bad. Just something that's edible.
Right. Yeah, I guess we're all aligned on that one.
Probably some noodles. Probably make some noodles or something.
That's a good idea. I can see Usopp throwing down some good noodles. So I guess we can move on to our next contestant, Chopper, Tony Chopper.
Own it.
I have Chopper at 7th.
How many crew members are there? 9.
9. Outside of without Sanji, there are 9. So Chopper, I have 7th because he's a young boy. He's the youngest boy in the crew. I don't think he's had to cook much in his life. He's basically been a doctor his whole life, and you know he's had like adults take care of him. He had Hiraluk and he had Kureha. So I think for the most part, I don't think he's had to cook all that much. He's a very skilled doctor. That's why he's not like close to that. That's what puts him in 7th place as opposed to like 8th place. I think he could figure it out if you really like put it together, but it wouldn't be anything crazy. I would say that he would be closer to making a pastry himself because he has a sweet tooth. His nickname is Cotton Candy Loving Chopper. So that's his bounty. That's his bounty nickname is Cotton Candy Loving Chopper. So and he does love sweets. So I can see him trying to make cotton candy or like a caramel apple. He loves those. Fun fact about Chopper: do you know that the same lady who voices Pikachu also voices Chopper?
Oh, I didn't know that.
The more you know, guys. That's a little fun fact in there. I can't find the more you know drop. Shit. Oh, there it is.
Wow.
Just so you guys know. But yeah, that's where I put Chopper. 7th place. He'll probably like do a caramel apple. That's like serviceable. But you know, that'll be all he can cook and all he's interested in cooking, really. Josh, where do you have Chopper?
First of all, Usopp's signature sandwich would be like a signature dish would be a specialty like a deli sandwich, a really nice one.
A chopped cheese, a really good chopped cheese.
Nah, like a honey turkey with, you know, cheese, lettuce, tomato, you know, some onions, salt, pepper, lettuce. Yeah, I mean, oil, vinegar, all of that. But with the you know how the boys had posters look with the fucking
yeah, there's a little toothpick in the middle
with the olive on top. You know what I'm talking.
Yeah. I can see that. I buy that. But where do you have Chopper?
All right, so Chopper. I was listening to what you were saying, and I thought it made a lot of sense. Because yet again, I forgot about, you know, some of his background that he probably wasn't cooking so much. But I'll say this: he is the doctor. He's used to putting things together. So I think at the very least, if it fell down to him, as long as he can get a hold of the ingredients, he can create a highly nutritious meal. That's, you know, put together and edible. Probably not the greatest tasting, but it'll be a damn good meal. And I think that's good enough for mid tier. I got him maybe like a little higher than Usopp. Maybe around the same area as Nami, probably below her.
Yes. Yeah. Anything else? No signature dish?
All right, so his signature dish would be...
We could come back to you.
Would be like... Okay, it would be like barbecued tofu with...
Vegetarian
with
dish.
Like barbecued grilled tofu with a side of salad or something like that.
Honestly, I buy that for Chopper. He's an animal. I don't think he would cook meat.
Yeah, that's why I went the vegetarian route.
I like that. Brian, what do you think?
I have Chopper at 7.
Yay, same like me.
Yeah. Wait, no. No, I'll have him at 6.
Damn.
The reason why is that I believe that Robin will cheat and help him.
Yeah, Robin is very motherly towards Chopper, honestly, so I can see that. I can see Robin just stopping making whatever she's making to help Chopper.
No, she won't even have to stop. She could just have some hands.
Oh yeah, you're right. Her power's so cool.
Around. So, yeah, I think he'll have... The only reason why he gets bumped up to 6 is because I'm pretty sure Robin will help him cheat. And I think they will make... I think I'll agree with Chris. They're going to make like a pastry, something really sweet. Let's see. What would it be? I would say it'll probably incorporate like some gumballs, like similar to his Rumble, Rumble balls.
Yeah.
So maybe like an ice cream that has like gumballs in them.
You remember those?
Yeah. It reminds me of that.
Yeah. Oh, okay. That's cool. Let's move on to our next contestant. We have Nico Robin.
Nico Robin.
I have Robin in third. She's like one of the older crew members. She's been. I'm taking this from her having to move around the world. Since she was 8 years old, I think you have to know how to cook at a certain point and cook with not so pleasant ingredients as well and make it kind of livable for yourself. I think Robin has had like the most life experience from like most other Straw Hats, I would think, just because she's just been around for so much. Like she's been through so many places and stuff. So I feel like I think she could like really take care of herself. You know, she knows how to like make food taste good because maybe it's like one of the things that like that makes her life brighter in those dark days where she was by herself running around and betraying pirates left and right. So I would say Robin is the third best cook, and plus she has mad hands. You could whip something up. She could make like a multiple course meal by herself if she can clone herself at this point. I mean, she probably couldn't back then, but she can make enough hands where she can like really delegate a bunch of different responsibilities to different hands. So I'm giving Robin third for that reason. Josh, where do you think Robin?
Yep, specialty dish.
Sheesh. I think Robin is a very like chill character in life. You know, when she's at her happiest, she just likes to sit down, have a nice book. I think she like whatever goes really good with tea. I feel like that's her thing. Like a nice like small sandwich and a tea, you know, and a good book. And I think that's what she got. A nice little turkey sandwich. You know, lean, nice turkey Swiss cheese, a little bit of honey mustard.
Yeah.
And nice and a nice little English tea. Josh, what do you think? Where do you have Robin?
Okay, so I also have Robin ranked pretty high. I have her in the high tier.
Hey,
actually, that down. That's with a Y. Robin with a Y. Robyn.
No, I-N.
No, it's I.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Get it
like
fucking,
Robin.
get it fucking right.
Yeah.
Get it fucking right for the notes that only you can see.
When I thought about Robin, I thought she'd be a great candidate to be a good cook because, like you said, she's been alive and been around for a while. And I'm sure she's learned how to cook like through her travels. But she is, you know, kind of a historian and learns about a lot of different cultures. And one thing that's shared throughout all cultures that's recorded is cooking. Mm-hmm. You know, and recipes in one shape or form or another. Don't quote me on that. I'm not all of them, but most. You know, I mean, there's a way we're able to find out, like, you know, what type of equipment they use, utensils, etc. So I think she has a lot of knowledge to draw on and has the skills to pull it off. Definitely all the hands to whip everything together. So I have her ranked, like I said, in the high tier, right with Zorro. Definitely above like Nami. Mm-hmm. Signature dish.
Robin was very hard to think of.
Her potential is a lot higher, but I mean, I think she could probably whip together something much better. But I could see her doing a really dope like charcuterie dish. What do you call that? Charcuterie?
Oh, damn, charcuterie.
Charcuterie, yeah. You know, like with the cheeses,
little like cheeses,
crackers,
little meats,
like getting a bunch of different cuts of like you know, cheese and
salami.
Nice different types of crackers and like the wine, everything, like the whole situation. Yeah,
that's very Robin. I buy it. Mm-hmm. Brian, what do you think?
I have Robin winning the whole thing.
Damn.
Oh, you were supposed to wait.
I mean, no, you can reveal who you think is one when you get there, because I don't think we can avoid it.
But yeah, I have Robin winning the whole thing. Because of all that experience she has and all that stuff, and her being a highly intelligent person. But apply that to the simp factor from Sanji, and it exponentially increases her odds, much like Nami. Nami gets her addition from the simp factor. I'm sure Robin also gets that same effect. So plus her I was going to say cork. Plus her devil fruit does give her a lot of flexibility when making a dish. So yeah, I'd say she wins the whole thing.
Yeah. Any idea for a signature dish? You don't have to. It's hard.
Dude, I don't know shit. Like, it would have to be something that takes a long time to prepare, but she can do it much faster just because of how much she has.
Yeah.
You know, how much she can offer to a dish.
Yeah.
I want to make an update to my dish with Robin.
Hmm.
So what's unique about the did you say it again?
Charcuterie.
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 Cuterie?
Charcuterie.
Charcuterie.
Yeah.
Charcuterie.
You did it, buddy.
Okay.
Right.
So
that doesn't feel right.
I think her charcuterie dish would have like a bunch of different like unique cultural spins on like different types of like crackers, like different types of flat dried bread. You know, like maybe like she would have matzo crackers like from Israel and other different types of crackers from the other cultures that I can't think of off the top of my head because I'm not super knowledgeable. I wish I thought this whole through. That would have been dope. You know, different types of cheeses, but not just like slices of cheese, like even like some you could dip, like that's, you know, different cultures, different types of like fruit, not just the grapes, you know, or like prepared fruit in a certain way that's significant to a culture. Yeah, and of course, different. It's not just wine.
Yeah,
different alcohol that they can sample that still somehow fit each combination. So it gives you a bunch of different. She's up there. She's
up there. She's up there.
Yeah.
She's up there. What do you want?
Just trying to think about all that. Like, yo, that shit's actually kind of lit. That's like international charcuterie. That's actually kind of cool, yo.
Yeah, that would be pretty fire. But all right, so let's move on to our next contestant, Frankie Cuddy Flam, the man himself. I got Frankie winning the whole thing.
Wow.
Yeah, I think Frankie's dark horse. He's secretly fucking nice with a fucking knife. He's nice with a fucking pan. I think he's a grill master extraordinaire. You give him he will make you the fucking best ribs you've ever had. I think he's crushing this competition just because like he's so nice with it secretly. Like you would never think, but then he'd like whip something up in the kitchen that's just mad flavorful and just delicious. You know what I mean? Yeah. I think his signature, he just makes the best burger you've ever had in your life.
Holy motherfucking total burger.
I think he's like a grill master extraordinaire, fucking best. He just makes you a nice ass burger. And he's like, is that not the greatest burger you've ever had in your life? And you're like, hell yeah, Frankie. Yes, Cuddy Flam. This is the best one. I think Frankie is the winner for me. I don't know why. I just think it'd be funny if he was. Just suddenly like the best. He's also a giant android robot man. So I think like he could do some cool shit in the kitchen with he probably has knives in his hands, you know? He has tools in his forearms. His like the box forearms was actually a toolbox for him. So there's probably knives and shit in there, cooking utensils. I think it just throws it down. Like you just know a friend who just throws it down in the kitchen, and you're like, hell yeah.
Yeah. And it's more than just your bro. Like he's an android.
Yeah.
I mean, cyborg.
Yeah, cyborg. He's a cyborg.
Remember last time we cyborg is a living organism.
Yes. Josh, what do you think Frankie lands?
Oh, that is so fucking hilarious. I got him. I might as well go ahead. I got him win the whole thing too, man.
Yo, really?
It has a lot to do with the fact that he has access to technology. I'll tell you that. So check it out, right? I mean, I agree with the vibe. Like, I agree with what you were saying. Like, how he's kind of like a vibe. Like, you just like without really needing evidence, he can just create. Like, you know, like you just feel like he could cook. Like he's that kind of guy.
Yeah.
And just so happens that the technology, right? I'm looking at it straight up. Like, if this is, he's like, it's a competition to win something. It's for food. I have to build food. Boom. He created a core. This and then this is where my mind went, right, for a specialty dish, and then I'll get into strength and weaknesses after. He has no weakness. He's a cyborg. Let's just be honest. And his strength is that he's a cyborg. So anyway, moving forward to the specialty dish, I thought about, you know how we said, like, oh, I can't believe it's cake. Like, it's not, like, is that cake or something like that?
Yeah, the TV show
imagine that cake. But he, like, a contraption, like a statue of something, or some type of, I don't know. We use your imagination.
He makes a ship.
The object you can imagine.
He makes a ship.
He makes a ship. But guess what? Every, like, different parts of it, down to the the molecular structure, is different meals throughout the entire fucking house. So every bite is like a brand new, incredible taste because he has the technology to do it, and it's fucking incredible. And people could say, bro, I ate a fucking pirate ship and I had a multiple flavor explosion. Like, come on, man. Fireworks. He won. GG.
Yeah, I like it. Brian, where do you have Frankie?
I have pirate ship food.
I have Frankie in third place.
Oh, okay. At least he's up there.
Much for the similar reasons you guys say. I think he is a secret gamer, you know?
A secret cooker. Beast.
I feel like maybe he did throw it down for his family, his Frankie family, on the weekends, you know?
Yeah. Big barbecue parties with the Frankie family.
So yeah, I'd say he's a third place.
That's fair. I like that. Any signature dish, Brian, by any chance?
Yeah, I'd say his signature dish is that he just cooks, he just grills. He's a griller.
Yeah.
So maybe like some ribs.
I like it. Man, Dark Horse Frankie winning it all. Let's go to Brooke. Where do you I think I have Brooke 8th. I think Brooke, I guess, marginally beats Luffy because Luffy is just so abjectly bad at cooking that, like, Brooke is almost automatic 8th. But I also don't think Brooke is a good cook at all because he's kind of incompetent in things that don't involve battle and music. He's okay at espionage, you know, like things that involve like
lacking in class.
Yeah, he farts on the dinner table. He has no. He doesn't care. He doesn't cook. He's been dead for 50 years. He hasn't had to eat for 50 years. So
right.
And it's only because Luffy is worse than somebody who's never had to cook for 50 years that he's 8th. I just don't see it. I just don't see it. Josh, where do you have Brooke?
Yeah, I have him pretty low too. I mean, I had a little bit more confidence in his cooking ability. Definitely better than Luffy. I don't know. I don't want to put him in low tier, but I guess I'm gonna have to. I can't just have Luffy down there alone. I agree with your sentiments, man. I mean, Brooke, he may have once upon a time knew how to cook pretty decent, but that's long gone. I think he's forgotten and could care less.
Yeah.
Now that he has a pirate crew with him, and then and they have a masterclass chef, he probably hasn't touched any type of utensils.
Mm-hmm.
Especially, he doesn't need to eat. So
yeah,
there you go. What would his main dish be? A photo of some woman's panties.
Edible panties. Edible underwear.
I just said the picture. That's enough to satisfy his appetite. But
Brooke's putting together.
I assume that's enough for everybody else too.
Yeah, Brooke's putting together a ham and cheese sandwich, no frills. It's like, this is just what I found in the kitchen. This is all I know how to make. Take it. Brian, what do you think? Where does Brooke lie?
I would put Brooke in I would put Brooke. Actually, I'm gonna make a correction. I'm gonna put Brooke in last place instead of Luffy. Because I think Brooke is gonna just do some stupid fucking bone joke.
Yeah. He'll make meat on the bone and be like, meat on the bone, yo! I respect it. All right, finally, last but not least, Jimbei.
Jimbei.
I have Jimbei second. Because, come on, Jimbei's a fucking adult. This man's the dad of the crew. This guy's the cool uncle of the crew. This man can throw it down. I think he makes, like, a really nice curry dish. Like, so, like, full of spice. He makes a nice curry chicken, whatever, man. Whatever you think. I see him making some curry. That's where I vibe with Jimbei. I just think he knows how to make a good home cooked meal that just like really fills you up, nourishes your soul. You know how it feels. You know that feeling I'm talking about. I think that's Jimbei 100%. Josh, where do you have Jimbei?
All right. So I just put everyone in numerical order now that I've got everybody listed. So cool. I'll go over that shortly. But Jimbei, I have him ranked number 4.
Nice.
High tier. Above Nami, right below Zorro. Jimbei, I guess maybe am I racist against fishermen for thinking that his palate is super limited because he's a fish person and they only eat certain kind of food?
That is kind of racist.
And it's kind of racist. Well, I'll say this. He may lack the pure skill that Zorro has and the boundless knowledge that cooking knowledge that Robin has. But Jimbei is a nice balance. A stronger balance than Nami, where I feel like he would make incredibly flavorful dishes, like you said, like food that'll fill you up. You know what I'm saying? Kind of rational food too. Like, you know, he was out at sea for a long time and know how to cook for, you know, for quick scenarios, but they just need to eat to survive, and I guess for celebratory situations too. I don't know if he took that much of the that cooking burden while he, you know, on his crew. I'm sure they have chefs and shit too, but whatever. I just think he could cook a damn good meal because he looks like it. And man, I am a fisherman chauvinist. I'm a human chauvinist, and I'm racist against fish people. You got me, Chris and Brian and everyone listening, because I can't think of anything better to say, but I ranked him high.
Tisk, man. I mean, you did rank him high.
What's your dish? Not fish. What do they eat?
I don't know. Food. They eat food.
Regular. They eat fish too. We don't eat human.
I don't know. I mean, you know, you don't have to make them eat fish.
Nah, let's just say something else.
He's been up to the outside world.
Like a sea cucumber soup or something like that. A hearty. Did you say a soup too or something?
I said curry. I said curry chicken or something.
I'm gonna say like soup like with mad vegetables, but like hearty, like savory, like, you know, like potatoes, some corn, some fucking okra maybe too, like some, you know, some seaweed, all carrots, nigga, all of that, celery.
He makes a stew. He makes a mean fucking stew.
Yeah, and some fish stock. How about that?
I'll take it. Fish. He doesn't have to have fish. I don't know why you're giving him.
I'm just well, because he's a sea person, so it has to fit the theme.
All right. Yeah. Brian, where do you have Jimbei?
Should I give my top 10 right now? I mean,
wait, let Brian go, and then you can do it.
Wasn't Jimbei a captain before?
Yes.
I say anybody who's been a captain before, aside from Frankie, would be a bad chef. Wouldn't be a great cook. So I'll say he's like 7th place.
Damn. Well, he was a knight for a time. He wasn't always a pirate.
Yeah, but even if when he's a knight, who's going to cook? When is he going to be cooking as a knight? He has shit to do.
All right. Hey, I'm not going to argue with you. You may be right. What do I know? We haven't seen Jimbei cook yet, so. What do you think his signature dish is, Brian?
I'd say his signature dish would be something simple, much like Usopp. I'd say he'd make like a soup.
We're all
not
soups.
even like a stew, like a soup.
Mm-hmm. All right,
something water themed.
we'll take
Gumbo.
it. Gumbo Jimbei.
Yeah, something like that.
Gumbo Jimbei.
All right, well there you go. Josh, you wanted to go through your top 10?
Yes.
Well, it's actually top 9.
All right. So in first place, I got Frankie. Second place, I got Robin. Third place, I got Zorro. Fourth place is Jimbei. Fifth place is Nami. Sixth place is Chopper. Seventh place is Usopp. Eighth place is Brook. And finally, ninth is Luffy. There we go.
Nice. Hell yeah. Nice. Well, there you go. There you have it. Those are where we think the Straw Hats would land if they were to do a Top Chef type competition. This was a fun round of questions. We have more questions to get through. But if you want, you can keep sending questions our way. Whether you're Sketchy Mike or anybody else who's listening right now, that would be super cool. Keep it coming. But I think that's it for now.